I'm continuing my Virgo and Ankh jewellery piece, from first marks on copper to further cuts and shaping. This is real progress in my 50s, the vital craft. I've started piercing out the Virgo and Ankh design on the copper. Now I'm continuing the cuts and beginning to shape the piece. Making these further cuts has been challenging, but I'm slowing everything down to find my rhythm and flow. Last week, I made the first marks on the copper plate. This week, I'm going further, sawing, filing, and slowly shaping the piece. It's slow work, but I can see the design starting to emerge. Every cut requires focus, working with the breath. One mistake and I could ruin hours of work. But I'm learning to take my time and trust the process, even when it feels slow. I keep having to remind myself that rhythm matters. A bit of drum or bass guitar before I sit down helps me stay steady. After drumming, I had to make further marks using steel dividers as I could not find my scriber. I did this before making further cuts. Then I continue shaping the piece, one section at a time. Making sure to position my left arm, wrist and hand in a comfortable position enough not to fatigue the left hand. Also keeping an eye on my right hand, making sure I have the right angles while I'm piercing out the metal, keeping the correct tempo, rhythm and pressure. Now that I've pierced out most of the metal around the Virgo and Ankh design, I can now start marking out the outline of the filing line so that I know how much metal to file off around the design of the piece. Now that the filing line marking has been done around the design, I can now begin filing around the file line of the Virgo and Ankh pendant design, bringing more shape and fine angles to the jewelry piece. Just like when piercing out the metal, I have to remind myself when I'm filing to use the breath control with each stroke, making sure that the angle that I'm holding the file at is correct and that the amount of pressure that I'm using is precise so I don't take too much metal away. Finding my rhythm with each stroke. So, this week I continued piercing out the outline, filed the edges and started shaping the Virgo and Ankh piece. It's still rough, but I can see real progress. one step at a time. Forward. If you're making slow but real progress on something important in your life, you're not alone. Drop one small step you made recently below, or just comment "vital" below. Thank you for being here.